Hello everyone, I'm here from Imarticus to give you a short introduction on business analytics because we have launched a program, CIRP, that is Certification in R Programming. So before I give you a glance of this programming, I would like to talk on analytics just to make you understand and give you a brief idea on analytics. So basically analytics is a scientific process where you convert your raw data, your raw information into meaningful information which is helpful for your top management for taking better strategic decisions. Analytics broadly can be classified as descriptive analytics, predictive analytics, and prescriptive analytics. Descriptive analytics answers your question, what has happened? For example, what has happened in your business in past, and based on that, what corrective actions you want to take. So maybe creation of certain reports and dashboards, all these things comes under descriptive analytics. Predictive analytics is predicting, seeing the past trend, predicting for the future. So what could happen, or what strategies the companies or organizations need to adapt in order to avoid some unforeseen circumstance. So that's predictive analytics. Prescriptive analytics is basically a combination of the above two, that is descriptive and predictive. So it answers your question like, what shall we do? Okay, in order to avoid any issue that has happened in past. So it's basically analyzing the past and then predicting for the future. Now I'll take you through a quick introduction to R. So basically, nowadays you see, you hear everywhere, about big data, about Hadoop, or SaaS-like technologies. So big data is a situation where your data is growing, it's increasing drastically, and where your traditional tools are incapable of handling that voluminous data. For example, Excel. Okay, Excel cannot be used to analyze the data which is running in billions or trillions. If you try to do so, it will take lots of time to process your data. So that's the big data problem. So nowadays we see Hadoop-like technologies to handle that big data problem, where the data is coming frequently. So the velocity of the data is too high, the volume of data is too high, and data has lots of variety. So you need a tool, probably an analytical tool that supports this big data problem, that handles this big data problem, supports Hadoop-like technology and other databases, and able to handle and analyze your data. So one can describe big data as any data that is too large and too complex for conventional data tools to capture, store and analyze. So basically there are 3 V's which describe big data situation. It's volume, variety, and velocity. So if you see, for example, certain cases like shares traded on US stock markets each day. So the number is around 7 billion. Data generated in one flight from New York to London is around 10 terabytes. Number of tweets per day on Twitter is around 400 million. Number of likes each day on Facebook is around 3 billion. So if you see all these cases, all these examples, there is a huge data which has been generated. So definitely your conventional tools will fail to handle this large amount of data. It seems of the world's 80% data of the world which was generated was within last 2 years. So data on its own is useless unless you can make sense of it. Analytics is not so much about tools or technologies, it is a way of thinking that uses knowledge, tools and techniques to extract valuable insights from unstructured data, which then leads to a business strategy. So it's all about analyzing your past business performance and then getting insights through it and then predicting for future. So we every day face certain challenges, certain issues in our organization. So we definitely seek answers for certain questions like, how do I predict future stock prices through Twitter data, news data, intraday trading data, consumer behavior data, etc. Another example could be which screenplay of the movie show will give maximum number of views on YouTube or TRP on TV. Another case could be which will there be any fraudulent activity in our hospital? If yes, how to prevent it? Or it could be which screenplay of the movie or show will give maximum number of views or on YouTube or TRP on TV? Which industry or segment is yet to witness growth based on its historical data? So all these are basically scenarios which definitely seek an answer, and the answer lies within analytics. So there is huge amount of data which is being generated from businesses, and you definitely need large storage devices to handle the data, to store that particular data, and here comes the role of Hadoop-like systems. And definitely you need a tool which can handle that large amount of data, which can analyze the data and give you meaningful insights. Now, why R? Why one should go for R? So R is basically a data mining tool which has entered its golden age. R is the weapon of choice for legions of data scientists. There are certain reasons for its sudden popularity. Number one is its cost of ownership. So R being an open source software, it is freely downloadable. One can easily download this and start using it right from day one. It's versatile. R is perhaps the only analytical software to run on Mac-like environment. R offers extensive analytical capabilities ranging from text analytics, predictive time series, optimization, etc. It also supports some GUI environments where one can perform analytics easily, and it supports big data. R is particularly useful in data analytics because it contains a number of features and functions that can allow you to do a quick analysis of the data. Based on certain surveys, it seems R is the highest paid IT skill according to a survey which was conducted in January 2014. 70% of data miners use R according to a survey which was conducted in October 2013. R is growing faster than any other data science language according to another survey, and most used data science language after SQL is R. This has been ranked as number 15 of all programming languages. R is number 1 Google search for advanced analytics according to Google Trends, which was conducted in March 2014. More than 2 million users worldwide are using R, and demand for R is growing, increasing every day. There are certain companies which are already on board on R. So companies like Facebook, Google, Twitter, Foursquare, ANZ Bank, FDA, they have already started using R. So are you ready for R?